Hello and welcome back once again. I'm Cupid, as you probably know because you're watching a channel named Cupid Ban. So that's a very stupid thing to introduce myself with every time. Okay, I'm very sorry for having been gone so long. Oh, about a month or so. I can actually check up when I last uploaded a video on my channel. Let's see now, when was that? Come on now, YouTube. Too Much Insanity was published the 9th of January, so I have been gone for almost 2 months. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Hopefully it won't happen ever again, but that's just an hopefully, as you are well aware of. Well, as you probably know, I'm bad at keeping promises like that because, you know, I'm bad at that. But hey, I found something worthy to rant on. I would like to call this the Onison. Let's see now, women trilogy or women arc, which starts with why do girls wear thongs, and then why are women so emotional, and then why do girls cut themselves. I should probably start from the one in the middle because that's where he drops some, you know, kind of really funny lines that are probably not meant to be funny from him, or if they are meant to be funny, they are not meant to be funny in the way I find them funny.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And I really need to lower the volume of him. Let's see now. Let's see. It says it says you were crying a second ago. Well, he's commenting on pictures like he always does, and he says that I don't feel bad for you because you were crying a second ago. Now you're angry. First of all, it's not the same woman in the pictures, but also he doesn't feel bad for people that are bipolar apparently, and then he goes on a oh, I like to talk like a gay person because that makes everything so much better. Ah. And then he basically says that all the gay people apparently wants to fuck him, which they don't want to. Let's see now. He says that every evil dictator you can think of was a man, which is probably true. I don't know if many evil dictators that were women. I skipped ahead a bit in his video, but he also says that it's not true that most men are. I don't know if it's really true, but person on some web page that he doesn't show which one it is says that, well, unlike men, women are not afraid to let their feelings show, which I think is pretty much true most of the time, because I know that most men don't want to let their feelings show, actually. He also says there are a lot of sociopath motherfucking men out there. Wait, just need to do that again. He says there are a lot of sociopath motherfucking men out there, which I find fucking hilarious. The sociopath points out that there are a lot of sociopaths out there. Yes! And he is one of them. One of the men that are sociopaths. Let's jump a bit forward. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oh yeah. It says that apparent. Wait a second. Oh yeah, he was apparently put on meds at one point. At one point in time, that he stopped taking after a week. I think I know what's wrong with him. He has stopped taking his medication that he probably needs. He should probably start taking them again before he fucking kills someone. Oh, he's fucking creepy, and he even looks fucking creepy in this video. I'm at 3 minutes 52 seconds in the Why Are Women So Emotional video. Just if you have adblocker installed, go to that video and check out that timestamp. He looks fucking creepy. And he also says that pills are for when you don't know what's wrong with you. Okay, let me show you what I have over here. Let's see now. Here we have one of my pill bottles that's almost empty. Fuck! My mouse fell down on the floor. Ah. Okay, here you see it. Yeah, you see it. It's medication called Concerta. I need to, let's see now, shade it a bit. Oh wait, that's the wrong side. Here we got the right side. Yeah, Concerta. It's basically the same as Ritalin, only how it goes, well, they are dispensed in the body in different ways. I don't really know how, in what different way, but they're basically it's the same active substance in them. And like with most medications, it's something else that you take because you know what you have. Penicillin, or how it's pronounced, that you take because you have a disease caused by germs. Yeah, so medication, you most of the time take it because you know, that people know what you have. That's why you're supposed to take them. Not say, take these, they might help, so then we know what you have. That's not how you dispense medication, especially not medication for psychological problems. Oh, this is going to, let's see now. He says that he has never heard of a girl going into a relationship and using a guy for sex. Okay, Onison, if it's like you claim, or I should probably call you Greg because that's the name that's your first name, and you have kept it for all your name changes. So Greg, as you claim in this video, in the Why Are Women So Emotional, you have been cheated on a multiple of times. Okay, I have an ex-girlfriend that basically wrote the book on cheating. I think that when things like that happen, most of the time it's someone that uses you for sex. But I don't believe that you were cheated on, Greg. Anyways, I believe that you have cheated on people. You're a sociopath, after all. It's not hard to see why you would probably be cheating on people. But hey, Also, he says now that women are better people than men, which sometimes are true, but most of the time no. We're just we're just equal. And now we're going to the why do girls wear thong? And then we're going to go to the main event because, as you probably know, you know what I react to, what I really react to when it comes to him, because you have probably seen a few of my videos. Else, stay for my small commentary on why do girls wear thongs. Okay, I don't know. Okay, his entire argumentation in the why do girls wear thongs boils down to because they want to look sexy. And actually, I talked with my girlfriend about this because, and she basically said that it's because she sometimes don't want to see her panty line. Well, she doesn't want to show her panty line with different, you know, different pants. She doesn't want to. Well, they are sometimes comfy. And yeah, and also because she wants to be sexy for me, but that's beside the point. So she doesn't want the pant line to be shown, okay, and she doesn't want, and it's comfortable sometimes. So yeah, two good reasons. So yeah, that's basically what I have to say about it, because what the thing he says that they are wearing it for is to be sexy. And for the main event, I need to open a new can of Monster. I fucking hate it. Okay, so now we're over to why do girls cut themselves? It says that we all know damn well that it's mostly white girls that cut themselves. Okay, I feel one of the criterias. I'm white. I'm a guy, but I'm white. So yeah, one of your criterias. I have friends who are neither white or girls that well, yeah. I have both friends that are neither white or girl that have cut themselves. I have a friend that is not a white girl that cuts herself. So yeah, fuck you, Onison. Trying to drag everyone being a racist, sexist, being the racist, sexist bastard you are. You're not even consistent with yourself. Okay, so because we all know that you hate people that cut themselves. You made it clear multiple times, even before this video, that you hate people that cut themselves. Okay? So you say that women are the superior sex because they're better at feeling emotions and such things, which they are not. Scientifically, we are the same in our brains, except for a few hormones that are different in the amount we have. Yeah. But then you say that girls are worse than boys because they're more likely to cut themselves, especially if they're white. And also it says, and as we all know, they're the ones of every race that suffer the most. That's why they cut themselves. Oh wait. And then, oh wait, it's actually the opposite, they suffer the least. Oh, he says we always forget it later? No. No, we don't. If I would regret it, I would have never told you that I cut myself, which I've done a few times in response to him. I don't regret it. I don't. I'm not really that proud of that I did it, but I don't regret it. It helped me. Just like smoking helps me. Smoking helps me ventilate this bullshit. I'm just going to do one thing here. Oh. Let's see. Now I need to go back a bit in this. Okay, there's a person that wrote this one is for you on their wrist by cutting it in. And then he says, no, actually every scar is for you. No, they're not. Well, okay. You're the one that inflicted, you're the one that chose to make it. You can blame your progenitors, but they're not their faults. That's a hard topic to touch on. Yeah, it might not be entirely a person's fault that you another person's fault that you cut yourself, but most of the time it is partly their fault. I was bullied for 6 years of my life. I was bullied. I started cutting somewhere during the last 3 years of that. And cut myself through those 3 years basically. Almost daily. I cut myself. It's not fucking my fault for cutting myself. It helped. It numbed the pain. I didn't commit suicide. I'm proud of that. And if I wouldn't have cut myself, I would have probably committed suicide. So actually, I'm probably kind of proud that I cut myself. So, and then he like, it's like with the, you know, he says that you are the one doing it to yourself and everything like that. And then he goes like, it's like if you would walk up to someone and stab them. And stab them and say, this is because my sister talked mean to me, basically. Wait, yelled at me yesterday. And you can't go into court and say it's actually my sister's fault because she yelled at me. She really set me off. She should go to jail for pissing me off. And then that's not how it works. No, it's not how it works. But for example, if I instead of having I would have, I know something that I could have done instead of cutting myself, which would have probably made so I was not making these videos right now, because I would have been in a mental ward. I could have probably gone and stabbed people, the people that bullied me, tried to kill them, and it wouldn't have been my fault. It would have been their fault, because they would have made me snap. I would have gone completely crazy. Okay, and then he reads with a silly filter over his voice some sort of, I don't know, probably at least pseudoscientific thing about cutting. But the problem is he doesn't show what source it is from. Or does he? No, he doesn't. Which makes it just impossible to check up that source. But it says, today we know better, or we think we do. Most of these girls and young women are not suicidal, and they don't want anybody to find out. And then it goes like, and they don't want anyone to find out by posting that shit all over the internet. Okay, and there is a part that he highlights and does like he highlighted the last part which he read in a silly voice, or with a silly voice filter. But this time he doesn't read it out with that silly voice filter. He doesn't even read it. Let's see now. There is now evidence that for at least some of these girls, this behavior triggers a release of endogenous opiates. Yeah. And he says that it's kind of like a drug. No, it releases endorphins, which are, they're related to drugs, but they're not as powerful. That's why people take drugs, because they want an synthetic endorphin release. And they get addicted to the sensation of cutting. Yes, we know, that's a fact. You get addicted to it. Not really chemically addicted or psychologically addicted. You get addicted to the numbing of the pain inside of you. I know that for a fact. And that's what I went through. And then he says, you get to the he says something, and then he says it's basically because you're bored that you cut yourself. I want to see this happen. Someone kidnap him, please. I tell you, please kidnap him. Because if you do that, lock him in a just blank white room. Maybe 1 square meter blank white room. And after 8 hours, throw in a razor blade through the roof or something. I don't know how you were supposed to do that, but make sure that the razor blade is in there. Because he should probably be fucking bored by then. And see if he cuts himself. Which he probably will do, just to prove that he is right about this. You don't cut yourself because you're bored. You cut yourself because you feel like that's the only thing that can numb the pain. It says that smoking, cutting, and eating unhealthy food is something we just do because we're bored. Okay, let's see now. Smoking, addictive, highly addictive. It's not because it's not because you're bored that you smoke. It's because you chemically need it. You need a chemical. You need nicotine. Because your body is so used to nicotine being in your system. And then it says, you can call bullshit, but that doesn't make it any less true. And you can sign up for the military boot camp, and realize how little reason you have for that self-destructive bullshit. Wait a second. Wait, I'm not really sure about this, but weren't the American Army or the US Army the ones that literally gave their troopers packs of Lucky Strike during the Vietnam War? You know, back in the days when Lucky Strike actually had a name that made any sense, because in like every 1,000 packs you got a joint in it. Okay, and then it goes like, there's on some other site, because that it's not the same site as the one before, but it doesn't say anything about that. There's one place where it says kids are copycatting and kids are picking it up on this as an option. Let's see now. I thought you heard because it's become widely discussed. Oh wait. So it's because okay, so it's when the kids who feel like fucking shit and want to numb their pain hears about people cutting themselves, they try it out. Actually, yeah, that's probably true. I would have probably never tried to cut myself if I hadn't heard about it. And it worked. And then you're like, how fucking dumb could you be? If you don't even bother to read the entire thing, don't comment on it. Don't say that people are dumb You dumb fuck. I saw kids smoking in high school, even weed. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? If and he thought they looked like fucking idiots. Well, good for you. It's not like cutting and smoking is the same thing. You don't copycat someone. You know, you don't go like, oh man, that kid is so cool. The kid that cuts and well, that sits alone in the back of the classroom, like almost never talking to anyone. That cuts himself. He's so fucking cool. Let's all go and be like him. And then it goes like, maybe cutting is a sign, many times a sign that you can even think for yourself. That's why cutting is for emos and not hipsters. Wait a second. Right, I was a part, as you probably can understand from my hoodie and t-shirt and everything like that, of the Swedish, well, of one of the waves of Swedish emos. And it might just be biased from me because I was a part of that, and never part of the hipster wave that most of the emos I hang out with joined later. But we were thinking more for ourselves than the hipsters are. Ugh. God, I've seen a like small hipster kid that was about 13 years. Well, that was maybe 2 years ago, so he's probably 15 now. That bragged for his friends that he listened to Iron Maiden before they were cool. That's just fucking stupid. He wasn't even born before Iron Maiden was cool. I wasn't even born before Iron Maiden was cool. You see? I was wait, and there's a question to that Dr. Drew that the last part that he talked about was this. First, someone asks him, "Are females more likely to engage in cutting?" Yes, in a sense. I have an aphorism that I have an aphorism that that a colleague of mine taught me, which is, men act out and women act in. As such, men go out and do violent things, while women tend to perpetrate violence against themselves. And then he goes and basically makes fun of me and everyone else on the internet that have a problem with him talking about cutting, because he says that he was right about women cutting themselves more than men. Wait a sec, Onison, your entire video is is that you don't record it in all in one go like I'm doing. If you were doing that, you would have no idea of the outcome beforehand if you hadn't already checked out things, which I'm doing. I'm watching through these videos. So you're saying that you knew this already? So where is the thing about the white girls being the ones that cut themselves the most, huh? Oh, wait, that doesn't exist anywhere? Except in your mind and some fucking stupid article somewhere that you probably wrote. It says shut the fuck up and stop watching my videos. And then I would just like to tell you that you should shut the fuck up and stop watching people like some guy 827's videos, because you don't agree with them. So stop watching their video. Practice what you preach, bitch. And bitch is not derogatory towards women. He's a bitch. It's a fucking bitch. And he says, well, men that are practicing violence against others, fucking losers. At least people that practice, let's see now, let's hear the thing. When it's against himself, at least they're not bringing anyone else with him. So you're now saying that people that wait, where's some, we have pandemic of child trauma. The amount of trauma is right now, and it's in the hands of important people in the kids' lives. So yeah. Wait. Let's see. This was published on September 21st, 2009. The thing that he's been reading through, the thing with Dr. Drew. Wait a second. So, 5 years down the line? Well, 4 years down the line, you're commenting on this? There's probably newer news about this, newer articles about this. But they probably are not together. They're probably not agreeing with you that mostly women are cutting. Bastard. I hate him. And then he calls everyone that is cutting themselves pussies. No. We're not pussies. We're dealing with depression. Something that you, Greg, has never dealt with because you're unable to feel human emotion. Sociopathic freak that says that there are lots of sociopathic men out there, and he is one of them. If you realize your put, it's the better. That's basically what he's doing. And then he goes off on his rant about how people live in such good with such good standards can be depressed because we have food, we can shower, we have rooms that are good temperatures. Me. He doesn't understand anything about this. We have free fucking education. You don't live in a country where you have to worship some fucking dictator every goddamn day. I have 2 working fucking legs and 2 fucking working arms. Alright, I can take every finger in my hands and dislocate them. I have back problems from being bullied, physically bullied. They have jumped on my back while I was lying down, and they have kicked on my back and everything like that. I have back problems. They have fucking kicked on my fingers so I can dislocate them all. Hey, wanna see? Dislocated thumb. And you're telling me, Greg, that I need to be grateful for that? That my arms and legs are working? I have chronic back pains from that time. I have bad finger joints. I have bad joints all over my body. This shoulder is not sitting, is at all times dislocated. I can't get it back at the right place in the joint. Why? Because then it hurts, because it's healed the wrong way. So, do I now have more of a right to cut myself than anyone else? No? That's not how it works. You didn't suffer by cancer. He calls, and then he calls everyone that cut themselves ungrateful bastards. What do we have to be grateful for, really? Except, yeah, things like we don't have We don't live in a dictatorship. Fine. But I'm not grateful for that. I would be fucking pissed if I lived in one, but I'm not grateful that I don't, because that's a basic human right. Just like eating, having food, having water. And then it goes, like, and what are you doing? You're sitting there and going like, I'm cutting myself for some bullshit reason. So many people go through the same shit and oftentimes worse things than you do. Go on now. And what do? They fucking deal with it. You would hate me. I was diagnosed with chronic depression. No, you were not. Then they would have not given you medication for it, because chronic depression is not treated by medication. It's treated by therapy in combination with medication, not just by medication. And after a week, the doctor recommended medication. A doctor don't recommend medication, a doctor prescribes medication, and you need to take it. Like this. Although this is something I could choose to not take, because the one thing it does is help me concentrate. I would have to fix my problems myself. That's basically the rest of the things that he says for a while here. Let's jump a bit forward. Right. Cutting is act for is a fucking stupid act for fucking stupid people. Okay, you're going into something that actually ticks me off quite a bit. You're calling me stupid. I have an IQ probably higher, most likely higher than yours. I have an IQ higher than 98% of the people on Earth. Yes, I can join Mensa if I want to. And you know, when they... one of the reasons why I know this, I have passed their test. I can join them, I just need to pay for joining them, which I'm not that interested in. And when you get diagnosed with ADD in Sweden, they do a intelligence, they check your intelligence to see if you're just not, you know, actually stupid or anything like that, because then it might not be worth it to give a person medication and such things. Then it's probably something else that is happening with them. So yeah, I know that my IQ is, let's see now, I can actually check it up. The IQ curve is, let's see now, I have above 130 IQ. Above 130 IQ. I have superior intelligence. Superior intelligence. And he calls me stupid. That actually ticks me off. I'm not gonna sit here and act like a stupid pandering fuck just because you can't accept my opinion. It's not about opinion. You're talking about this like it's fact. It's not facts. If bullshit you're spewing out of your mouth, you fucking douchebag. God. There's no words that I know in the English language that can describe what you are. You're a fucking stupid bitch ass fucking idiotic. No, it's no. There's not even any words in the Swedish language. I know that can describe you, and I speak Swedish completely fluently because it's the language I grew up with. I speak English almost fluently because I know loads of people that speak English, and I've been playing games for my entire life. That's also the one thing that kept me away from committing suicide. Damaging a perfectly healthy body. So it's apparently okay. It's apparently not okay to damage a perfectly healthy body, according to him. So if I go and cut myself or mutilate myself in any other way, I stab myself through the hand or anything, that's completely fine according to him, because my body's not perfectly healthy. So wake the fuck up and stop being fucking dumb shit. Get fucking help. That's his last thing, basically, he says about this. They're awfully managing the province. That's the literal answer. I'm not going to comment on him anymore. I'm just not feeling it. I'm too fucking pissed off right now. Sorry, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, like talking about him anymore because I have better things to do. I truly have better things to do. And this video has been going for 42 fucking minutes this far. And I'm also kind of sick. And by the way, wanna know why? If you're still here, people, you wanna know why I haven't been uploading videos for almost 2 months now? Okay, I've got a full-time job where I work from 9 to 6 every day. Oh, every weekday. You know, Monday through from Monday to Friday every week I work that. And I don't have time to record videos. Well, these types of videos, because when I get home, I eat dinner, and then it's basically 1 hour or maybe 2 until my parents go to bed and my little brother too, and I don't want to sit here and fucking scream so they hear it that late at night. And I also don't want to go out and take a cigarette afterwards, because they would fucking complain about me going out and taking a cigarette at that time. And I basically always go out and take a cigarette after these videos because I get fucking pissed and I need to calm myself down. And also, I don't record this during the weekends because then I have other things I record. I have another channel where I do gameplay things. And I need to record on that channel. I'm a moderator on a live stream that takes place every Saturday. I don't have time. Right now I have time because I'm actually home being sick. And this is basically me just testing out my voice because I lost my voice out there. And it seems okay because it's not too straining right now. But hey, that's been all for today. I will try to get another video out soon, in less than 2 months this time. Thanks for watching and see you next time.